Daily reading for Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. First reading, 2 Maccabees chapter 6 verses 18 to 31. Eleazar, one of the foremost teachers of the law, a man already advanced in years and of most noble appearance, had his mouth forced open to make him eat a piece of pork, but he, resolving to die with honor rather than to live disgraced, walked of his own accord to the torture of the wheel, having spat the stuff out, as befits those with the courage to reject what is not lawful to taste, rather than live. The people, supervising the ritual meal, might themselves be led astray on my account. I should only bring defilement and disgrace on my old age, even though for the moment I avoid execution by man. I can never, living or dead, elude the grasp of the Almighty. Therefore, if I am man enough to quit this life here and now, I shall prove myself worthy of my old age, and I shall have left the young a noble example of how to make a good death, eagerly and generously, for the venerable and holy laws. So saying, he walked straight to the wheel, while those who were escorting him, recently so well disposed towards him, turned against him after this declaration, which they regarded as sheer madness. He, for his part, just before he died under the blows, gave a sigh and said, "The Lord whose knowledge is holy sees clearly that, though I might have escaped death, from awe of him, I gladly endure these agonies of body under the lash, and that in my soul I am glad to suffer." This was how he died, leaving his death as an example of nobility and a record of virtue not only for the young, but for the greater part of the nation. The word of the Lord. Gospel, Luke chapter 19 verses 1 to 10. When he entered Jericho and was going through the town, and suddenly a man whose name was Zacchaeus made his appearance. He was one of the senior tax collectors and a wealthy man. He kept trying to see which Jesus was, but he was too short and could not see him for the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore tree to catch a glimpse of Jesus, who was to pass that way. When Jesus reached the spot, he looked up and spoke to him. "Zacchaeus, come down, hurry, because I am to stay at your house today." And he hurried down and welcomed him joyfully. They all complained when they saw what was happening. "He has gone to stay at a sinner's house," they said. But Zacchaeus stood his ground and said to the Lord, "Look, and if I have cheated anybody, I will pay him back 4 times the amount." And Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, because this man too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek out and save what was lost." The Gospel of the Lord. May God bless you and keep you. Until next time, may his love and mercy be with you always.